case you didn't already know this about me, I am a Starbucks addict. I love coffee so much, sometimes I'll go there multiple times a day. And when I go, if I have my kids with me, they'll usually get a cake pop. And around this time of year, Starbucks has mummy cake pops. But since Starbucks cake pops are loaded with sugar, I thought I'd share with you a sugar-free keto version with you today that uses that cake, that spice cake we made the other day, as your base. Keep watching to see how I make them. Cake pops are just a mixture of pre-made cake and frosting. So we're going to start by making the frosting, where we add some softened butter in there and then beat that up until it gets to be nice and fluffy. So about like 3 minutes or so. And then we're going to add in some sweetener and some vanilla. So I add in Swerve as my sweetener and then a little bit of vanilla and continue mixing it up until it's again nice and fluffy. You're looking for that a whipped fluffy consistency. So it might take about 5 to 7 minutes of total whip time there. So that's what you want it to look like. And so next we set that aside. In another bowl, I have my leftover cake from that spice cake that I made the other day, and we add our frosting to it, and then we just mix it all up. And that's our inner portion of our cake pop. So after you get it all mixed up, then we are going to make our cake balls, and you just roll it into a 1-inch ball and then put a stick through it, which you can get the cake pop sticks at like Michael's or any craft store. Even some grocery stores have them too. And then just pop them in the refrigerator for about an hour, or you can put them in the freezer for 30 minutes, but you want them to harden. Now moving on to the candy coating of the cake pop, I use cocoa butter that I got from Thrive Market. I'll leave the link below on where you can purchase it at. But you're just gonna chop out some chunks and then put it in a microwave safe bowl and melt it until it's completely melted. And once it's melted, you want to add a little bit of sweetener. I use confectioners Swerve that you can pick up either from Amazon or Thrive Market, and then some vanilla, and mix it all together. And this is going to be our candy coating for our cake pops. So with each cake pop, after it's nice and hardened, you just dip them in the candy coated mixture, and then I have this awesome contraption that I made to help hold them upright. And you just take like a shoebox and poke some holes in it. That's really what it is. It's very, very fancy, technical stuff here. And then I just pop these back in the refrigerator until they're hardened. And I do 2 coats of the candy mixture and refrigerating after each one. And then to get those stripes on the mummy there, you see I just drizzled some chocolate on top. And then for the eyes, I use chocolate chips. And then pop it back in the refrigerator to harden, and we're done. And you can use whatever cake mixture you want. It's great for when you do have leftover cake. Just pop it in the freezer, bring it out whenever you want to make cake pops. But these are great any time of year, and my kids loved them. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I've got some great Halloween and Thanksgiving recipes coming out soon. Stay keto focused.